Schmitty's my name, Quiplash is my game. And it's your game, assuming you paid for it. Everybody comfy? Great. This is round one. You are about to see two prompts on your device. Type something hilarious or not for each one. Then everyone gets to decide if your answer is better than someone else's. Democracy at work. You'll score points based on the percentage of people who prefer your answer. Have at it. Almost out of time. Use the safety quit button. Okay, here we go. First off, the hardest part about being Justin Bieber's bodyguard. Okay, use your device to pick your favorite. Next in the hopper, the dumbest use of science would be to clone a blank. Vote away. Up next, the weirdest talent a beauty pageant contestant could showcase. Ready, set, vote! Okay, next one. The worst question to be asked at a lifeguard job interview. Coming up next, a weird Tom Hanks Meg Ryan movie, Sleepless in Blank. Vote on your devices. That's all for round one. Here's the scoreboard. Round two time, and look sharp because I'm doubling all the point values. Hurry up! Use a safety quip if you can't think of anything. Let's put up those quips. First one, women never date a guy who blank. Okay, pick your favorite. Moving on, something somebody named Dale would say. Put in your votes. Next up, the title of the worst book to read on a toilet. Vote now. Next one, the worst song to be playing for your lap dance. Next on deck, how a drunk rabbit would embarrass himself. And vote. We've reached the end of round 2. Let's see what happened. This is round 3, the last lash. One final chance to catch up, and everyone gets the same prompt this time. Come up with the phrase this acronym stands for. Moment of truth. Okay, in round 3, you get to award 3 medals, gold, silver, and bronze. Have at it. Okay, who's taking home some medals? First, the bronze. Here's the silver. And gold. All right, let's turn that into cold, hard points. We did it, you guys! Let's go to the scores! Okay, I'm Schmitty, and we're gonna play Quiplash. Take a good look at your fellow players. These are your enemies. Crush them. Here's round one. The more folks who choose your answer, the more points you get. Go! Cards on the table. Starting us off, the sequel to Shakespeare in Love would be called Shakespeare in Blank. Okay, pick your favorite and vote. Next on the list, a shocking thing to see digging through your garbage at night. Okay, vote. Next prompt. What's the real reason the Phantom of the Opera is so moody? Time to vote. Next in line, what a really bad smuggler would say to a border guard. Get to voting. And next is, what a weird sheep thinks when it's getting shorn. It's voting time. Moving on, what Pandora would recommend after playing a One Direction song? Vote now. Round one's over. Let's check the scoreboard. Round two time, and to make it interesting, I'm doubling all the point values. You heard me. Clock's running out. Think fast or use a safety quip. These better be good. Number one on the list. Remember, when dining at a sushi restaurant, you should never ever blank. Okay, select your favorite quip. And next, should you catch on fire, remember, stop, drop, roll, and then blank. Okay, vote. Your next prompt is, you know you have a shady landlord when blank. Vote on your devices. Next prompt. A rejected section of the King James Bible, the part where Jesus blank. And vote. Next up, if you really want to waste your one phone call in prison, call blank. Ready, set, vote. Moving on, a terrible name for a street drug. get to voting. That's all she wrote for round 2. Let's check the scores. And now round 3, the last dash. This time you'll all be answering the same prompt. Make up the full name for this acronym. We're ready to look. Give out your medals now. All right, let's see who earned those medals. Bronze, silver, and the gold. Let's translate that into points. Okay, let's see those final scores. Schmitty here. Either my watch has stopped or it's time for some quiplash. Hey, what are you guys doing after this? You have my number, right? Great. This is round 1. You score based on the percentage of players who like your answer. Plus, there are winner's bonuses at
Hey, welcome to Trivia Night! A gauntlet of pain and judgment. You know, like Mom used to make. I'm going to ask you a bunch of trivia questions. If you get a question wrong, you have to fight for your life in one of my super fun mini-games. If you do badly in the mini-game, I'll kill you. But don't worry, ghosts can still win the game. When one player is left alive, we'll go to the final round where the living and dead compete to see who can escape first. Listen to me blabber on. Let's just get into the game. You'll figure it out as we go. Okay now, first question. What's the most common element in the human body? Use your device to answer the question. And the correct answer is... Who got it right? The rest of you, let's go someplace fun. Welcome to the killing floor. Let me ask you a question. Your life depends on how you answer. How can I make your dungeon experience more enjoyable? Type an answer on your device and press send when you're finished. What do you know? A writer who's bad with deadlines. Now everyone gets to vote. Pick which of these answers you hate the most. Whoever wrote the answer with the most votes dies. Pick the answer that makes you go, waiter, I do not want this. Please take it back. The votes are in. Is it any kind of consolation that you're not alone at the bottom? Probably not. So, I just killed you and you're totally a ghost now. But keep playing and I promise you can still win. Never underestimate a ghost, son. Let's take a look at the scoreboard, shall we? Do you like it? I took an online C++ course. Aced it. I've got more questions for you. Let's talk puppies! Cardigan and Pembroke are variations of what adorable dog breed? And the correct answer is... this. Which leaves only you. Let's play a game. Welcome back to the killing floor. We're going to play chalices. I've given all the safe players a bit of poison to use. Pick a chalice to put your poison in. And it's your turn now. Pick a chalice to drink from. I don't really clean these things, so if you come down with mono, that's on me. Hope it tasted good. Now let's see what everyone drank. Let's face it, you would have drank poison at some point in your life anyway. Poison is a rough way to go. Ah, the scoreboard returns. This thing practically pays for itself. Let's try another one. What movie includes the famous line, "Wolfman's got nards"? Who picked this one? The rest of you who are still alive, I have a surprise for you! Wow, look at this big enticing pile of cash just sitting here. Here's how this is going to work. If no one takes the money, no one dies. But if you do take the money, I'll kill everyone who didn't. There's one catch. If you all take the money, then you all die. Feel free to shout demands at each other now. And now, the moment of truth. Nobody took the money? What, do we have a room full of popes? Hey, did anybody hear that? I think the squirrels are back in the attic. Ugh, this is what it's like to be a homeowner, kids. Next question. Somehow the answer to this question is not Topher Grace. Who was the first celebrity to ever be named the sexiest man alive by People magazine? Who picked this? Let's play a game. Let's work on your vocabulary. Use letters to spell the longest word you can before time runs out. I do this all the time for my job. I'm going to hurt the person with the shortest word. Word time, go! By the way, the letters don't have to be touchy. And don't forget to press submit when you're done. Ooh, let's see what you did there. A tie? That's not good for anybody. Oh look, only one player left. Perfect. Glad to see you've made it here alive. But can you escape with your body? I'm going to give you a category. Matthew McConaughey films in which he plays a lawyer. Tap on each answer that fits, then press submit. Let's see the right answers. You move forward one space for every correct answer. You're getting so close to the exit! Oh, did I mention that all the other ghosts get to play too? If a ghost catches up to you, then they will steal your body. Then they can escape and win the game. Here's everyone's next question. And ghosts get a third choice to help them catch up to you. Anytime today, kiddo. Romance language. Decisions. Can you stay out of the shadows? Ernest Films. Darkness approaches. Speed cuts. That just wasn't challenging enough. Seven wonders of the ancient world. Time is almost up. Just a few more steps! Western African countries. Anytime today, kiddo.
Welcome to Fakin' It. I'm Cookie, the host that's tasked to make sure we make it out of here alive. Couple quick words before we jump into the game. And yes, you can skip it if you need less of my voice in your life. During each round of play, each of you is going to be sent a task to your device. Like, raise your hand if you've ever farted. But one of you will get nothing. And that person is the faker. Everyone wants to figure out who the faker is, and the faker just wants to blend in. When you hear the go sound, you either raise your hand or not, depending on whether you've ever farted before, which you have. And the faker just has to fake it. After that, everyone votes on their device who they think the faker is. If everyone picks the correct person, the faker is caught. But here's the most important part. Fakers, if you're caught in a lie, if you raise your hand when you really should have kept it down, lie, cheat, deny, come up with whatever story you have to throw other players off the scent. Be the faker. Some of the tasks will involve raising your hand, or pointing, or maybe making a weird face. But there will always be a faker, and you'll have 3 chances to catch him. Oh, one more quick suggestion before we get going. It's important to be able to see each other, so if possible, consider sitting in a semicircle or like small lines facing each other. Whatever works best while still feeling comfortable. Let's start with Hands of Truth. It's an easy one, just like we saw a minute ago. Everyone's going to get a task that involves raising your hand. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. And the task, raise your hand if you kind of acted like a bully in school. Vote for who you think seems like the faker. You can change your vote if you change your mind, by the way. The faker can only be caught if the vote is unanimous, so do your best to come to a group consensus. You get 2 more chances to catch that faker. Sending your second Hands of Truth task to your devices now. The task was, raise your hand if you currently have a condom in your wallet or purse. Vote for the faker now. You couldn't quite figure out who the faker was. One last chance to catch the faker. Sending out your third Hands of Truth task now. And And the task was, raise your hand if you do not have any children that you know of. Vote for who you think is probably the faker. Wow, even on the last task, you couldn't vote together to find the faker. Yeah, it's almost like you gave up. Okay, time to pick the next category. Use your device to pick which type of task you'll all do together. Well, we can't wait forever, so I'll just pick something. It's going to be number pressure. Everyone's going to get a task that involves holding up a number of fingers, probably from 1 to 10. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. This was the task. Hold up as many fingers as times you've pooped in the woods. Vote for who you suspect is the faker. Talking is allowed and encouraged. It'll help you find that faker. Not enough teamwork to find the faker. You get 2 more chances to catch that faker. Sending out your second number pressure task to your devices now. And the task was, hold up as many fingers that your longest fart ever lasted in seconds. Alright, vote for who you think the faker is. That faker is still on the loose. Last chance to catch the faker. Sending out your third number pressure task now. And the task was, hold up the number of fingers that represent the hour you wake up each morning. Vote for who you think is probably the faker. All the votes went to... Ah, yes, you caught the faker. Finally. And what will our next task category be? Use your device to choose which type of tasks you'll all be subjected to. Not into picking your own category? I guess I'll pick one then. Face value. Everyone's going to get a task that involves making some kind of facial expression. Maybe a weird one. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. The task was, make the face you'd have at your high school reunion. Vote for the faker now. Don't forget you get points for voting for the faker even if everyone else is wrong. You didn't find the faker, and you didn't really learn anything definitive. You've got 2 more chances to catch that faker. Sending out your second face value task to your devices now. This was the task. Make the face you'd have at a NASCAR race. Vote for who you suspect is the faker. You couldn't agree, you couldn't find the faker. This is your last chance to catch the faker. Sending out your third face value task now. task, make the face you'd have if you won the lottery. Vote for who you think seems like the faker. And the prime suspect was... You found the faker. It went right down to the wire. Okay, it's time for the last round. Text you up. I've sent 3 questions to each of your devices. Type in your answers for all 3 and then hit send. Now the faker has 3 questions to answer too. They just have slightly different questions than everyone else. So good luck, faker. Hit send now, or you might lose your answers. Let's see everyone's answers to the first text task. One thing you believe you excel at. Vote for who you think is probably the faker. Not enough teamwork to find the faker. You get 2 more chances to catch that faker. Let's see your next set of answers. The most romantic month. Alright, vote for who you think the faker is. That faker is still on the loose. One last chance to catch the faker. Let's take a look at the last set of text answers. What you do with your time if you won the lottery. Vote for the faker now. Everybody voted for... That is indeed the faker. You made it count when you needed to.
Oh.